Hey everyone, this is Taryn from Wonderfully Made Handcrafting, and today I'm working on day 7 of 25 Gifts of Love. If you don't pick up the digital paper pack from By the Wall for God, I highly suggest you do. They have some great papers that you can add to your collection, and today I'm using this light strand paper to add a background to my tag. Now I'm just trying to figure out placement here, but I'm using the deer body from the Noel Stamp Set and then also pairing it with the deer head from the Gifts of Love stamp set. I just want it to look kind of like a bobblehead, like a kind of dorky, cute little deer. And I think I achieved that pretty well. And I'm going to pop that head up with some foam adhesive just so it looks like it's popping off the body. I take out my Distress Oxides and I'm going to color those trees to make a forest in the background. I use a post-it note to cover up the tree so I can make another one in the background behind it. Now I didn't get my placement exactly like I wanted, so when I place that deer there to see what it will look like, it looks a little bare to me and I want to see more trees. So I grabbed that tree from the Gifts of Love stamp set and just stamp it so I don't see the pot that it's sitting in. Now I'll stamp my deer head and deer body in the VersaFine ink that I love, and I will cut those out and get them all ready for placement. Now when I placed this on the card, I didn't like how I had all the white space between the head and the antlers and lights, and so I ended up taking out my knife and cutting it all out. Now honestly, it took a long time to cut this all out because it's so tiny, and it wasn't perfectly done, but it ends up doing the job okay. Now I know I just did a video on paper quality on Instagram, and it is so important, but this paper is just scrap paper I chose, and I honestly am not happy with how it turned out because it just doesn't work well with the Distress Oxides. I almost redid the whole entire card just because of the sky. I don't like how you can see every single brush stroke mark, but I decided it was the background, and so it didn't really matter too much. But if anything, go check out my Instagram video on paper quality and you'll be able to see the differences and how Distress Oxides work on different kinds of paper. So I'll take my Distress Oxides and also color in the deer and the light strand that's tangled in his antlers. So when I'm looking at the placement of the deer, I find that there's a little piece of green that I see on the bottom, that's supposed to be the snow, and I can't stand it, so I try to cover it up with paint, and then the paint doesn't work. It looks like cream. And so I end up grabbing the grit paste and glitter again, which is okay. I know you've seen it a lot, but I just love it. So I might as well use it while I can, while it's winter. So I grab that to do the snow, and then I will place the backer on the back of this tag. I take out my printables and I'm looking for the day 7, and before I even find the 7, I find these little presents, and I think they look so cute in the forest with the deer. So I'm going to glue the body of the deer down, and then I will take the head and add some foam dots to the back just so it pops off the tag. So I'll glue the presents down in this corner, and then I will cut the excess off, and I'll turn around and use it on the other side, just so it looks like the deer is surrounded by a bunch of gifts. So I end up typing my verse on my typewriter, and it's Isaiah 30:18. It says, "Therefore the Lord waits to be gracious to you, and therefore he exalts himself to show mercy to you. For the Lord is the God of justice. Blessed are all those who wait for him." And so I'll put that on the tag, and I'll also add the number 7 and a little stamp. And then to end it, I will just add a little bit of glossy accents to each one of those little light bulbs on top of the reindeer's head. And that'll do. If you've liked seeing my process today, please give me a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. You can also follow me on Instagram at Wonderfully Made Handcrafting. I hope you all have a good day. Bye.